Okay, so the next step will be to put some more walls in, walls that weren't part of the original mass, so we don't even need to have the mass turned on much more now. So I'm going to go to the floor plan view, and there are we've only got the perimeter walls showing here. If I just refer back to the sketch plan, we'll just zoom that up a little bit more so we can have a bit of a bigger look through there. So here's a copy of the sketch plan here. We've got these external walls in. We've just got to put a layout now in for the internal walls. So I'll show you how to get started on that. For example, I'm going to put in this wall here from this grid line through to the back, from the back of the kitchen through to the bathroom and laundry. We'll put one wall in through there. Right, so how we do that is from the floor plan view, on the Home tab, go and find the Wall command. Well, it's the very first one here. So we'll click on Wall. Just check your type selector that we are using the 70 wall. That's the one we want to use. And then we'll start drawing lines for the wall. Now in Revit, it's sometimes not a bad idea to just sketch the wall where you think it goes. You don't have to worry about real dimensions, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. But we also better check the element properties of the wall to make sure where we're drawing from. So I'll click on element properties up here. So to create some of the, so we're drawing the 70 wall, which is right. We're drawing the base of the wall, the bottom plate if you like, at structural floor level with an offset of a 0, which is correct. Now the top constraint could be unconnected, 2460 high, that's okay. Or another way of doing that would be to drop down this top constraint and set it up to the top plate. So we can set the top of the wall up to the top plate, and here's where you can control an offset, but we want it to go exactly to the top plate, so I'll leave it at 0. So that's how my wall's going to be constructed. Now at the moment, my location line, wherever I click on the screen, the location line now is going to go to the exterior of the wall, and that's fine. Now that would be exterior if you were drawing the shapes in a clockwise direction. So if I was drawing the shapes around here going in that direction, I would be picking the exterior and it would put the wall in the right place. Probably doesn't really matter from the interior wall's point of view, and this is what I was talking about before. I'm just going to draw a wall anywhere from there to there. Okay, and then I'm going to escape out of that. So that's created that wall. Now if I look at it now, put this in the correct position, what I do, if after I've escaped quite a few times, 2 or 3 times, click on that wall then, and you get some temporary dimensions popping up. And at the moment where I've got your template file setting up, these temporary dimensions will be from the inside face of the wall to another inside face of the wall. If you don't quite get showing up what I've got here, these temporary dimensions, this is the temporary dimension that I'm talking about, this text here. I'll just escape out of that so it's not selected. Select it again. If I wanted to measure this wall back to this wall here, I can grab these square grips, these square blue grips, grab that, hold my mouse key down until I hover over the top of another wall, let that go, and that's now measuring off to that wall. However, I wanted it to be exactly to this wall here, and I think an appropriate dimension would be something like 2700. So you select the wall, click on the text of this temporary dimension and type the figure you wanted it to be. 2700, press enter. That wall now is exactly 2700 away from that wall. So I'm just going to do another wall for you now. So I think we've got another wall. I think we'll go back to the sketch plan to have a look. Yes, it's on the right hand side of the wall lines up with grid line C, and we're going to put a wall right through, well basically right through there. There's going to be a little gap here, but I might take it right through to start with. Well, I might leave it back a bit and put a bit of a dog leg in. So I'll go back to there. So this is going to go, once again, wall command. Now everything should be set up from last time. I'm going to just put it in somewhere like here at the moment, not exactly in the correct location, and I'm going to put it to there. Then I'm going to build a bit of a dog leg in it and a dog leg back. It does something like that. Now I didn't even bother measuring those correctly. Now I'm going to put them in the right place. For starters, this line here, well, I'll do this other one first. This line here, the right hand side of that wall should align to that grid line. Now under your modify menu here, up the top here, there is no align tool. So you click on align. Now the way align works is first of all click on the thing that is in the correct location, that, then click on the edge of the wall that you want to align that to, which is there. And it just snaps into place there like that. So that's in the correct location there now. Now I want a 900 by 900 sort of alcove through here to allow a traffic or pathway. So I'll click on that wall there and then change that temporary dimension to 900. And then click on that wall there and change that temporary dimension to 900. So in a similar vein now, go and start putting the rest of the walls in. So have a look at the robe wall, making about a 600mm robe space through here. Put another little mid wall for the back of the toilet there, there'll be a 900 gap there, and so on and so forth. And just set out we've got a different entry arrangement here, but you just set out what you want to do with that. I'll pause the video at this stage and I'll show you a finished wall layout in a second. So this is what I've come up with as a suggested layout for some walls there. You might have a slightly different arrangement than that. You don't have to stick by the sketch plan completely. A front entry layout I've done like this so we can step in and get out of the weather on the entry alcove. We can have an entry door passing right through here a little bit later. I'm going to leave a little bit of a store cupboard near the entry door, so I'll have a little cupboard door opening outwards in this direction here, or a couple of little double swings or bifolds or something opening up to this cupboard space here beside the entry door there, which would then give me a little alcove space for a small desk or something, or a bench to be built into the bedroom in this front little corner here. But that would be one suggested sort of layout that we could achieve. Now if I just go back to a 3D view and show you how you can control a few things here now. Now one of the things we're going to have to do is this wall in the back through here. I'm going to attach that to the top of the roof. If you've got a little bit of wall poking through the roof there like that, simply select that wall and a context sensitive menu pops up at the top, and what we've done here is we want to attach to the top up here. So we'll attach that to that roof, and what it does is it trims that roof shape. If I just now hide that roof, you'll see what that's actually done for us. If I select that roof there, come down to your sunglasses here. Your sunglasses is what controls what you can see. So click on the sunglasses and click hide element. Now that's only a temporary hide. Now what's happened is the wall that we selected, and that's gone and attached that wall to the underside of that roof in that regard. So there you can see the rest of my wall layouts through there. That's what we want to achieve. Now you can reset the visibility of that roof back on, but the next time, this is only a temporary hide. This is not to be used to affect your final output of your drawing, because the next time I save this work, close down Revit and open it up again, that will be reset anyway. But we can reset it in the middle here by clicking on the glasses again and click reset temporary hide. I'll just save this project, and sometimes you get those dialog boxes popping up. Don't ignore them. Do save your work at regular intervals. So we'll just save our work at that point there. Next what we'll be doing, I guess, is starting to put some posts out the front to finish off, and then maybe another concrete slab out the front for both the carport and also the veranda area out through the front there.